Bird.
Oh, there she is.
Okay. Welcome to our Team Southern Strong call. It is November 29th. Our month is almost over. We have 2 days left of the month, 1 day left of the month. Tomorrow is the last day of November. I feel like November has flown by. September went by really fast. October kind of dragged, and then November has flown by again. So maybe December will slow down a little bit, and we can enjoy the last little bit of 2016, which to me, it's incredible to me that this year is almost over. I was telling one of my teacher assistants yesterday, I stopped. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm teaching about reindeer. We're doing our Christmas lessons. I feel like school just started. So I feel like 2016 has flown by. I hope 2017 slows down because life is just flying by way too fast for my liking. So just some announcements to go over. I want to tell Brittany Jacobs, congratulations for hitting Emerald rank. I'm not sure if you have been called out or shouted out for that yet, but I was looking at my downline today, and that is such a big deal. So I'm very happy and excited for you. Also want to shout out Nancy Lee Wolf and Brooke Moorhead and Dana Schwab for holding and maintaining your Emerald rank. And also Alex Dickinson has re-entered the Emerald rank. She'll be officially back to being Emerald tomorrow, which is a big deal. So very excited and proud of all of you. Hitting that rank opens up so many doors for team cycle bonuses, and it just means that you're building your team, and it helps you get into that first step of the leadership ladder. And it's so important that when you get that rank to, do what you can to maintain it and keep it. Also something to put on your radar. Jen announced I guess it was Sunday night on our team call. Me and her have been talking for a few months. We are going to be doing a Emerald retreat sometime in the spring. I'm not sure the exact dates or the location for that, but I do know that the requirements for that retreat will be that you are a Emerald rank and that you have hit Success Club in January, February, and March. The reason that we make those requirements is just because it shows that you are doing the necessary steps that you need to do to be moving your business forward. You have obtained the rank, you have maintained the rank, and you don't have to be a Emerald rank in January, February, or March, but you have to be Emerald by the time that we announce or by the time that the retreat comes, but you do have to hit Success Club in January, February, and March. So I hope that you are laying the groundworks for January 2017, getting ready for that. And that's kind of a little bit about what we'll be talking about tonight. Some dates, and I will post this in our team page. I meant to do that today and then just didn't get a chance to do that. Some things to be looking ahead for on December 29th is the last day that people can order challenge packs to receive them in time for January 9th, which is the kickoff of the next Beachbody Health Vet. So if you are going to start promoting that for January, please be aware that the last day to order those is December 29th. And then also for Summit, which is going to be in New Orleans this year, which I love that it's just down the road, and it will be for us on the coast, very comfortable, like in our own backyard. We all know New Orleans very well. The last day to get a refund on your ticket for Coach Summit is, if something has come up, for a full refund will be December 31st. If you have not purchased your ticket for that yet, I strongly encourage it. There's just something about these live events like an Emerald Retreat or like a Super Saturday or like Summit that just boosts your business forward. You get invaluable training from the top coaches that you may not necessarily always get access to. We are very lucky and a little bit spoiled that we're on Melanie Mitro's team, that we get all of her training. But there are amazing coaches outside of the Dream Team that we don't always get access to their trainings to. But by qualifying and making the effort and attending these events, it kind of gives us a little access to that. So hopefully you have already have Summit on your calendar and you're making plans to attend that. But if you have purchased a ticket already and something has come up, life happens, we understand, but the last day to get the refund for that is on December 21st. So we're going to move forward with our call. I'm not going to keep y'all long tonight because I know we're going to hop over for the coach sneak peek in a few minutes. That's going to start at 8:30. But I wanted to talk tonight about a concept that Carl Deichler, our CEO, actually introduced to me. Not me personally, the company as a whole, but the first time that I had heard it that last year back in October. And I was thinking about it this weekend. My family traveled to North Mississippi, and while we were there, my husband and my grandfather went hunting. And it's something that they both really enjoy. It gives them time to be outside and spend time with God's creation, and it's just something that they're very passionate about. But also while we're up there, North Mississippi is where we are in Bruce, Mississippi. It's surrounded by farms. And, I thought a lot about the farmers and the hunters. And one thing that Carl talked about is to be very aware of how you approach your business. Are you approaching your business as a hunter? Or are you approaching your business as a farmer? This weekend, Michael and my grandpa got up early on Thursday morning. It was freezing cold. They went out and they sat. And they sat for about 4 hours. And if a deer came, they would shoot it. They didn't have any deer this weekend. That's just how you hunt. You sit and you wait. You wait for something to come to you, and then you chase and hunt it. Whereas the farmers across the road from my grandmother's little house, they have a pasture, or not a pasture, sorry, a field. Obviously, being on the coast, I don't know too much about farming, but they have a field. And they go out, and right now, it's just after cotton season, so they've cut down all the cotton plants. They are preparing that soil to lay new seeds, to make sure that their soil is healthy, that when they plant those seeds, that they're going to be able to nurture them, to grow and produce an abundance of whatever their crop is, be it cotton or soybeans or sweet potatoes. They grow a lot of that up there too. They're going to go back and they're going to water it, and they're going to spend time building what they need and nurturing and observing and seeing what's working to make sure that their crops grow. And that's, really in our business and network marketing, I see that there are two types of people that do this. There are the hunters and there are the farmers. And it's so easy to fall into the routine of being a hunter. And I have been guilty of it too, where I sit there, I'm like, I don't want to send the invites. It gives me a stomach ache. It makes me nervous. I just don't want to do it. I'm just going to wait and let people come to me. I'm going to post, and hopefully they're good enough. Hopefully they'll attract people, it may seem a little salesy, but I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait for them to come to me. And what happens with that is that usually we feel the pressure. We feel the need to, talk them into doing something or persuade them. Our conversations aren't as genuine. They turn very salesy. They turn very like, oh, I need that Success Club point. And I know that when I have fallen into this mindset, it becomes more of me needing to meet a goal as opposed to helping someone. But if you switch your mindset to a farming and going out and planting those seeds every single day and starting new conversations every single day. And these conversations are not just join my challenge group, be a part of my group. Do you want to, buy a program from me? But they're more of coming at it as a heart of giving. I want to build a relationship with you. I want to love on you. I want to fill your tank a little bit. I want to fill your cup. I want to leave you a little bit better than how I found you after we have this conversation. I want to build that relationship and nurture and care for. And maybe you don't initially buy a challenge pack from me today, but because I have built that relationship with you, that genuine relationship with you, I'm going to keep following up because I'm going to nurture that seed that I planted with you. And hopefully it's going to blossom into this amazing relationship where not only are you going to take part in my challenge group, but you're going to trust me enough that you're going to take part in that, like actively take part in that challenge group, and you're going to get those amazing results. And then maybe you'll find that coaching's for you. Maybe not. That's okay too. And yes, being a farmer as opposed to a hunter takes a little bit more work, and it takes a little bit more dedication, and it means getting up every single day and planting those seeds no matter what. But think about it. Michael and Grandpa sat for probably total, I don't know, like 8 hours in the freezing cold and got 0 deer this weekend. None. They just weren't out there. The deer weren't there. The deer are getting ready for the holiday season. They're spending their money on something else. They're not in the mood to go get up every day and work out. You know, they're doing what deer want to do. But the farmers, even though it's winter and there's not much going on right now, they're still cultivating, and they know that in the spring or summer or whenever things grow, because again, I'm from the coast, I don't know anything about farming, those crops are going to blossom and they're going to be profitable because of it. So that's just my little words of wisdom. Some things, you know, when you're having your conversations, of course, come from it from a place instead of convincing. And same thing for your post. Instead of convincing, come from a place of inspiration, where you're not trying to talk someone into buying a challenge pack. You're trying to inspire them to buy a challenge pack. Be sure that you're observing what your market responds to. If something's not working, change it. One thing that I love about this business is that we're allowed to be so authentically ourselves. Maybe something's working great over here with Brittany and she is rocking and rolling, and I try it and I find that my market does not respond to that at all. They are not interested. They don't want to have any part of that. Well, I'm not going to keep doing that. I love that it's working for Brittany over here, but it's obviously not working for Alden, and I need to change it up till I find what works for my market. So be very observant of that. And, you know, as you know, the better you understand your market, the better you'll be at marketing to your market and being able to inspire them. So I hope that inspires you a little bit. One thing that Carl did last year, and I will copy and paste it and post it in our page again. I meant to do that before the call, but you know, my little angels this evening were not cooperating. So I'll copy and paste it and put it in there as well. But his challenge to us last year was to contact 3 people every single day for October, November, and December, because it's kind of that like pumping the well analogy where you know, if you pump every day, the water will start trickling, and if you just keep pumping, the water is going to start flowing. And same thing for our crops. You don't want to just plant one seed, because then you're just going to have one plant, and maybe it'll grow and maybe it won't. But if you're planting seeds every single day, then you'll have this amazing harvest and amazing crop at the end of it. So even though October and November have disappeared, or you know, passed us by, not disappeared, I want to challenge our team to plant those seeds, 3 seeds a day, every single day for the month of December. And you know, you can go about this however you want. You can do cold invites. You can do the what I prefer is sending messages saying, hey, haven't talked to you in a while, just, you know, building those relationships. And or you can, you know, whatever works for you. Observe, see what helps your crops grow. So that's all I have for tonight. Like I said, I'll keep it short and simple. Do y'all have any questions, or do y'all have anything that you want to share or have on your heart, or anything y'all want to chat about?
Alden, do you know, when is Summit? When is that going to be? Do we know?
It is, give me 2 seconds, I can find it. It's in July, but I want to say it's in early July. It was late this year because we got back and we immediately had to go back to school. Okay, it is July 13th through 16th.
Okay.
And it's going to be in New Orleans. I'm assuming the Superdome, and the tickets are $195. And really, honestly, don't worry about finding somewhere to stay just yet. We'll get all that worked out closer to time.
Okay. I just
I
have
don't think they
to
have a wait list.
worry about work.
Yeah.
So will the coast people stay in New Orleans, or will they commute back and forth?
I'm going to plan on staying there. Like I said, I don't know where yet, but I'm going to plan on staying because it is early days and late nights.
Okay.
So even though it's closer, I'm not planning on driving back and forth. Now, that's today. Something may change, but as of right now, I'm not planning on driving back and forth.
Are you taking Michael?
I have asked him to go. He has not bought a ticket yet. So we haven't officially decided on that yet. I have asked him to go yet. I want him to go.
Okay.
But it brings up a good point. Spouses are welcome. You do have to have a coach ID to buy a ticket. But, I mean, you can just sign up, pay the $40, sign up to be a coach. I don't think you have to be an active coach to attend. So spouses are welcome and highly encouraged to attend, because you probably hear on the national wake up calls too. It's like when a spouse attends Summit, they just get it all of a sudden. And they're like, oh, this is what you've been talking about. I get it now. Yeah, I'm all in for this. So spouses are welcome. And people did have kids last year. I think most of them were like breastfeeding mothers, but there were a few toddlers and stuff. So I don't know if you have to buy a ticket for them, but there were children.
Okay. Brittany, congratulations on making Emerald.
Thank you.
I'm excited for you.
I got my recognition email.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that I had done it until I got the email.
I'm so proud of you. You've been working so hard, like killing it. You really have been.
Yeah, I'm trying. I do have one question about the 12 days of Shakeology.
Mm-hmm.
I have that in my calendar, but I don't really know where to start with that or what exactly I need to do.
I have not done that before. And what I think that if it's what I'm thinking is, it's just a promotion and what people to like build volume. And what people do is they'll order not a sampler pack. Yeah, like a sampler pack where they have the different packets of strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla, and then they'll get a shaker cup and they'll sell it. So say, it's kind of like a free group, but not really, because they'll buy the packets for you. And I will look and see if I can find a script for you.
Okay.
But I've never done it before. I don't think Jen has either. Who is it? What's her name? Megan Blinka. She has done it. So she may be somebody good to follow. If you're planning on doing it, someone to follow for like post ideas. Okay. I have seen that she's doing it. And then Sarah Griffith is doing she did a Thanksgiving giveaway. She gave a challenge pack away. And what she's doing with that is very smart. I'm thinking about if I can swing it for Christmas, because she's given away a challenge pack. Like, she did a drawing, or I'll have to go back and look and see how exactly she did it. But every single person that entered for that, she's then contacting them about Beachbody On Demand. They get the first 30 days for free. And if you keep it beyond that, you get 50% commission. So it's $20 every single time. So I was like, oh, that's really smart. That's very smart. Yeah. So that's an idea too. But I'll see if I can find you a script for the 12 days of Shakeology.
Okay.
It was a good meeting, Alden. Thank you.
Well, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all hopping on. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you all next week.
Okay. Bye. Bye, Brittany.